training aids.
Do they really work? I want to know, do golf training aids actually help your golf swing? So we're going to test it out here in the Get Up studio. Today is episode 1 of our series. This is a new series. We're kicking it off today. We're going to look at the Pro Sendr. This has been a really popular golf training aid over the past couple of years. We're going to try it out. It comes in at about 170 bucks. So it's no joke. Price-wise, it's up there. But we're going to find out today. We're going to test it. I got Philip back here. He's going to be our test dummy. We're going to hit some golf shots with it and see if it really works. Let's do it. Philip's going to open the box here and show you. One of the things you'll notice when you first open the box, obviously the training aid's in there, but there's also a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it's going to take you to their, what they call their protocol videos. And the protocol videos basically are them giving you tips on how to get started with the Pro Sendr. They basically don't recommend that you just start hitting shots with it immediately. So that's a step that you're going to want to take. Philip's getting set up back here. I do want to say that this Pro Sendr was invented by David Woods and Sean Foley. If you don't know who they are, Sean Foley at one point was Tiger Woods' golf coach. So he's pretty well known in the game of golf. And they designed this and invented it.
Before we hit any golf balls today, I want to talk about GetUpGolf, a high-quality, faith-based golf apparel company that we are set up with and have a discount code. You can get 15% off your first order if you use code GETUP right here, or if you use the link down in the description below. We love what they're going after, God and golf. It's awesome. Check it out. If you like those two things, I know you'll love it. Let's hit some golf balls.
All right, so Philip is going to hit a few shots with his 8-iron. He does not have the Pro Sendr on. So I'm going to turn around here and show you. Let's see what his wrist does here. I'm going to pause it. So far, that's pretty good there. Keep going. Now you're holding it pretty good, actually. You're holding your angle right there. You released it right there. So let's put on the Pro Sendr.
Yep.
Take some practice swings first.
Okay.
And then we'll hit some golf balls with it.
Sure.
Again, guys, remember, as he's setting up back here, they give you protocol videos to watch before you do this. We would recommend that you follow their guidelines on that. We're not doing a full in-depth review on this. We're just kind of give you our first impressions and hitting some shots with it just to see if we feel like it makes a difference in our game. We're going to just put it on, take some practice swings with it today and get a feel for it, and just hit some shots and give you our initial impressions on does it feel like it makes a difference. And then obviously we got the Pro TVX fired up with the swing cameras and the impact camera. So we're going to be able to come back here and kind of visualize and look at that too. But Philip, he just put it on.
Yeah. I've never used this, by the way, guys.
First time to use it.
Dad pulled it out of the corner here. I never even knew it existed until he showed it to me.
Show them again how you put that on your wrist.
So, yeah, it's got this plastic thing here.
So this part right here is like a hard, it has a soft rubber interior.
Yeah. But
the outside of it's like almost like a carbon fiber.
Seems like a carbon fiber with a like foam insert.
Okay.
It's not uncomfortable or anything.
Quality, it seems pretty good quality.
Seems pretty good quality. I'd say like 8 or 9 out of 10. It seems pretty good.
So this part right here goes over the top of your wrist. Show them how you put that on the top of your.
So hopefully your wrist is.
It goes on your trail hand, your trail arm.
Yep. So I'm right-handed, so it goes on my right arm. If you're left-handed, it goes on your left. And you just strap it on with the Velcro there. That's pretty sturdy. And
you can get it on there pretty snug if you want.
Yep. I like this right here. It's comfortable.
And so the idea is, see how he's kicking his knuckles back against that? As amateur golfers, and you guys already know this, you've heard it said 1,000 times or more, we have a tendency to cast the club with our wrists too early. So yeah, right about there, you're casting the club. Now again,
whoops.
Yeah, keep in mind, I'm not a golf teacher, neither is Philip. But from my understanding is if you're casting the club early, it's because you're trying to make up for another flaw in your swing. I would start out without the ball.
Okay.
And again, just take some practice swings without the golf ball first. And just tell me what you feel. Basically, he's rocking his, show him how you're doing that. And he's getting the back of his hand up against this thing, okay? And he's going to keep it there as long as he can, all the way down. How's it feel? Weird?
feels weird, but it's not too weird. It's actually kind of comfortable.
Okay. Do you feel like...
It makes sense what it's doing. I can feel like when I snap my wrist back there, it locks me in place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I can just kind of
turn through it.
And
then
I just
turn back through
focus on keeping my wrist there. I want to hit a shot with it real quick.
Okay.
I feel comfortable with it.
Okay.
That was a bad shot.
Little hosel rocket.
Yeah.
But let's go over here. So he's at the top. When he comes down.
Yeah, I did keep my wrists against that a lot.
That was good. See how you have the shaft lean going on?
Yep.
Again, that was only one swing. We're not going to jump to conclusions here.
No, I'm not hitting good ones, but it's all about the swing right now, not the ball.
Take him to the top, bring it down. Face on's looking pretty good. Okay, let's try it again. How do you feel on that one?
Better contact, I feel, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not having a problem with this at all when it comes to getting used to it on my wrist.
So you don't feel like it's making it harder for you to hit golf balls with having that on?
And I feel like it is a good reminder to not release too early. It really does. It's a simple tool. It really does feel like a great reminder of, hey, hold on, don't snap until you're there. You know what I mean?
So would you say that one of the pros of this training aid is the fact that you can actually hit golf balls with it on?
Yeah, that's what's really cool. Most training aids you usually can't hit golf balls with.
Yeah, there's a lot of training aids out there that you basically just practice with. You don't actually hit shots.
Yeah,
you kind of get the feel.
Cool. Yeah.
But with this one, you can actually hit golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty cool. I'd say that's definitely a pro with this.
Yeah, I would say that's a really sweet option that this thing has. Is you can actually take it to the range and use it at the range.
And again, guys, this isn't a training aid device that's going to change your game within 5 minutes. Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe it will.
I really felt that one with this training aid. I really felt like I was able to keep my wrist where I'm supposed to all the way through.
Okay.
Until I came in contact with the ball.
Let's go back here to the video and see. You can see here right before impact the shaft. He's got the nice forward lean on it. He's not flipping it too early. So already seeing an improvement there. Okay, let's do this. Let's try some with the ball.
Okay.
Ready.
Again, so it's basically two training aids in one. You have this with the wrist device on it, and then you also have this ball that he can Velcro onto there and then lock his left and right wrist together, basically. Keeps him connected on the backswing. Let's try it out. So he's having to fidget around with it to kind of get it set where he feels like it needs to be. It does have the Velcro on there, so it's adjustable.
I feel like this is keeping me from snapping it too much, which I kind of like that.
So you think it's like going to help you stay more connected on the backswing?
Yeah, I'm going to try it. It's oddly, decently straight shot. It's odd. I want to see it.
What does the video say on the impact screen?
Basically,
still a little out to in, slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the shaft's looking like over here on the down the line. I think the top of your swing looks really solid.
Mm-hmm.
See how the club kind of gets hidden behind your hands?
Mm-hmm.
That means, to me, you're on plane right there.
I'm not overswinging it.
And then right here, it's basically right on your forearm. This is your problem right here, okay? And this is what I wanted to test today with Philip.
Mm-hmm.
Early extension is a problem for a lot of amateur golfers. And to date, I've yet to find a training aid that helps you fight that, I guess, if you will. So I was curious with the Pro Sendr, with you keeping your wrist from casting early, will that help promote your hips not extending? So far, we're not seeing that. He's still fighting that early extension, But I wonder if he were to keep going with this and practicing at it, if it could help him stop his early extension. Let's hit a few more with the ball in there between his wrist. Pretty solid. Okay, so every one of his shots up till now, his club path has been out to in. That is his first one where he actually came slightly from the inside. You can see that blue line. Swing path was 0.6 degrees into out, and he hit it on the center of the face. So, hey, we're trending in the right direction.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm feeling something that I don't normally feel while I'm swinging.
Like, describe it to the people watching.
I feel like this ball or whatever, like as I'm swinging back, maybe I realize that without it, maybe I'm getting turned like too much in my arms.
Forearms are turning
inwardly more than they need to be.
Okay.
So that when I come back, there's like a lot of rotation that causes unnecessary rotation in my club face and also in my wrist too. When I come down, it makes it harder to snap through it correctly. So
what you're describing is with that ball, it's actually helping your setup before you even swing the club.
Right.
Get in a better spot of your setup.
Yeah, where my forearms are more flush and straight out, like this.
Yep. This forearm is more pointing towards me
than like this.
Yeah. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
I feel like I have, a tendency to do that, and this is kind of helping me eliminate that.
So if what he's saying is if your trail forearm is turned this way more, you're going to naturally want to go like this on the backswing, right? Because if you don't, then you're going to be like way across the line at the top.
Yep.
So with that ball being between his wrists, he's actually setting up better to where it's less rotation on the backswing, less moving parts. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not too bad.
I love their trajectory on that shot.
A little over the top on that one.
Just came a little out the end.
Center of the face though, and watch the line there. Still coming off.
So that's what Philip and I need. We need to find a training aid for our early extension. If you guys know of one out there that you've tried for early extension, drop a comment, let us know. I'm being serious, and we'll actually get one and we'll review it on the channel.
Because we need it.
We do.
Big time.
Maybe we need to come up with our own, but
hey, maybe that's what we'll do.
Okay, so you saw Philip hit several shots. We had him hit a couple without the Pro Sendr on, and then several with the Pro Sendr. He hit some with just the wrist device on, and then added the ball to it. Philip, give us your raw, honest opinion on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
How likely is this to help your golf game?
I genuinely feel probably more of a 6 or 7 out of 10. This is just more of like a simple tool, I think. That's a reminder.
Pretty simple.
And that's where we were talking about how you can bring it on the range and you can hit your bucket of golf balls with it. I think it's a helpful tool, but I don't think it's a huge game changer.
For you personally?
For me personally. Maybe for somebody else watching the video, you have a huge problem with snapping early. I don't think I have that as a big struggle of mine.
And there's probably a lot of you out there watching that have actually owned one of these, and you've hit with it, and you say, I disagree. And that's fine. Everybody's got their preferences on what works and what doesn't work for them.
Sure.
We're just giving you our honest opinion. So you're giving it a 6 or 7 out of 10?
6 or 7 out of 10 is
which is good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad product. I'm just saying I don't think it's the most effective out of 10. But it doesn't mean it's something I wouldn't buy.
Okay.
I would still purchase this.
There you have it. We hope this video was a help to you. Again, this was episode 1 of our series, Do Golf Training Aids Actually Work? There will be several episodes coming out, so be watching for those. Again, we appreciate you all tuning in and watching. Philip, you have anything you want to add?
Well, just keep watching our videos, like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What do you think about this? And what else do you guys think that we should do reviews on? We'd love to see your comments. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.